The story of how I became a single mother of two at the age of 20. Whenever I post my kids and caption it my siblings, you guys will be like, Lenora, tell us the truth. This girl is not your sister. This boy is not your brother. Lenora, tell us the truth. These children are your kids. Why are you lying? Why are you denying your own kids? We know that they are your children. Why are you lying? So today I want to tell you guys the story of how I became a single mother of two, a boy and a girl at 20. So when I was 18, I traveled to Anambra to stay with my uncle because that time I was trying to write my JAMB and enter school. So at that time they were constructing one road at Omaba, the road that leads from Omaba to Nkpo Market. If you guys know Anambra State very well, you know that there's a road that leads from Omaba to that bridge side. So I was going to Nkpo that day to buy, because my uncle's wife sent me to buy stuff that we use and prepare oha soup. So I was going to Nkpo Market that day to get stuff that we use and prepare the oha soup. Then I met those people constructing that road and we exchanged, I just greeted them and passed, and they were joking, they were calling me fine girl, we just exchanged greetings. But before then I always had eye for white men, so immediately I saw that white man there, I was just crushing on him. After that time, whenever my auntie go to, because my auntie is a lecturer at Unizik, so whenever my auntie go to school, I will always dress up, wear my clothes. Although I was going for JAMB lesson then, and where I was going for JAMB lesson is not even that side, but whenever my auntie go to school, I will always dress up, follow that road as if I'm going to Nkpo. I will go there. If that white man is around, any day that white man is not around, I will not stop there. I will just enter meet all those minibus and start going to the place I'm doing my lesson. But any day that white man is around, I will always stop it. We'll talk, we'll chat. At a point we became friends, we started talking and all of that. I'm just for the whole thing, because it took me a lot to make that man to notice me. So after that we started dating, we started chatting and all of that. We were very close. This man loved me so much. He told me that his name is Mr. Smith, and I had his number. We were talking on phone, on WhatsApp, on video call, everything. We always hang out. So sometimes if my auntie go to school, I will hang out with him. Sometimes because my cousin brother, who is older than me, very much older than me, is living with us. So I will always use that my cousin brother to take permission. My cousin brother know that I was dating this white man, but my uncle and my uncle's wife, they don't know. So I will always tell my cousin brother that I want to use your name and permission, or that I want to hang out in the night. So I will not lie to my uncle. I will tell my uncle that I'm hanging out with my cousin brother. So me and my cousin brother will now come out for house that night. My cousin brother will now go to his friend Chinonso's house. Me, I will now follow the white man and hang out. We'll hang out. Sometimes we'll swim in the swimming pool in the night. We'll joke. We'll do all of that. But we never for one day did anything like mommy and daddy stuff. We'll never do it that time. So after 3 months, one day we hung out in the night. I don't really know what happened, but I trusted that at that point I was in love with that man, and I trusted him so much. So we did something, and after that day he left and I went back to my house. So that day my uncle even have to beat me because I spent a night outside. So my uncle was very, very mad at me that I spent a night outside. And after that day we are still talking. At a point, I don't know when this man finished work he was doing at Nkpo. So I now start calling him at a point, and he wasn't taking my call again, and I was disturbed. I was like, what is actually happening? Why is the man not taking my call again? I went to that place that he used to work, and I did not see him there. And the workers, I found out that the road, they have already finished the road, because since that time immediately me and the man start talking frequently and start hanging out. I don't used to find him go to that place that they were building, constructing road again. Sure, you understand? When we started talking and when we started dating and friends, I don't visit him there again. We only see maybe on hotel or bar, or maybe when we hang out. So when the man now stopped picking my car and I tried back to that place that they are constructing road, and I found out that I finished constructing that road, that is when I was disturbed. I told my cousin that look at what is happening. That man is no longer picking my call and all of that. And trust me, that time it was even that man that took my VVV, you understand? So after that, the man stopped taking my call. I don't know the man's whereabouts. I don't even know how to find the man. I started asking some people that I know this man that is working in this road, that's people that have shop close to that place that we are doing that we are constructing that road. I started asking them, please, do you know anything about this man and all of that? And nobody agreed that they know anything about the man. So after that time, I don't even know that I was pregnant. I don't know, because I was still young. I don't know anything. So after 4 months, I was already 4 months pregnant. I don't even know that I'm pregnant. My uncle wife that later now found out that I'm pregnant when I was sick and vomiting. They took me to the hospital and they found out that I was sick and vomiting. That's why I gave birth to a baby. After that time, I went to the village. My uncle was feeling bad, he shouted at me, and all of that. They sent me back to the village. So I was staying in the village when I took in for Chigo. The story of how I took in for Chigo is another day story. I will not tell you how I fell for another man that gave me belly for Chigo. So So Chigo and Ebere, they are my kids. I had them before 20. So I will tell you the story of how I took in for Chigo on another video.